The time to buy Bitcoin at an amazing deal is approaching. This important buy zone that we've been talking about in this channel for a while now, is finally going to become true, right? At least that's what it looks like. This area, we've been tracking this area for a while. And I kept saying in previous videos, even though the price continues to go up, a proper correction is eventually just, high probable. And I kept saying at the end of the day, the whole like basic purpose of trading in the stock market, or in this case crypto, but we're using in this channel, I like to use BitU, which I'm going to show you guys a position I took today on SBIT. It's up here. I'm still holding onto the position because bearish momentum is building up aggressively, and I want to continue to hold on to this short position. $10,000 invested, a little bit over 1,000 shares of SBIT. That's what it looks like as of a little bit after market close in the US. But basically, I kept saying the whole purpose of trading is buying low and selling high. So if you weren't one of the people that was accumulating in deep discounted area, and every time we broke below 80K, which I kept documenting it and telling you guys as it was happening, like at the end of the day, regardless of this area, anything below 80K is a great deal. If you guys accumulated, congrats. If you didn't, just sell out the moment you saw a little bit of profit. But now, right, we're finally getting that lower price. So we have a chance to buy low instead of being those people that were aggressively buying high, falling into FOMO, falling into hype. Patience is paying off. Now, here's the thing though, and this is what I want to really stress, right? So I took this short position today. I'm going to show you guys my view on it and what I'm expecting. Now, it can be as easy as just tomorrow market open. Bitcoin can rise up, right? Even though we fell, we got to keep track of the smaller picture move down with a simple retracement. This is a very important area. If the price, and it can go a little bit over this because as of this moment, the 120 moving average, this fell quickly. Just back-to-back hours of just price falling. Now the RSI is very much discounted. The bullish momentum, in my opinion, will keep pushing the RSI down a little bit more, and we can see purple price, right? And the last time I try to color code. I don't do a really good job at color coding my charts, but last time I used purple was to represent deep value, easy buying, easy accumulation. I should have used it back here actually. I should have used this area. Even this year I should have, but I didn't. But I'm using it now. So purple, last time we had purple, we had really nice, price pump afterwards, right? I'm using purple again. So I'm trying to get better at color coding. But basically what I'm trying to say is that in my own opinion, I'm going to get into the smaller picture as well, but in my own opinion, what we have is the potential before Bitcoin could go much higher. I'm personally expecting Bitcoin to go much higher, but until it does, I would like to see a proper correction factoring in this whole move up. If the price comes into the purple, ideally breaks below the 0.5 retracement at 94,300. This range is, by the way, it says 89.9K, but really, for me it's 85, because 85 is very important. We have the first actual consolidation that pushed, build that bullish momentum to push the price higher. So this is a very important area. So I believe that we can actually break below this, possibly. It depends. There could be a lot of, you guys already know that there's a lot of beef with like Trump and Elon, and this is affecting the crypto market as well. It's affecting a lot of other assets as well. But this negative pressure, who knows what can evolve from it, and that can allow the price to push itself a lot more down and use. So basically what I'm trying to say is 85,000 to 100K is my purple area, even though it starts the bottom at 89.9K. So 85 to 100K, really deep value accumulation. Just and this is more for a swing trade. So anyone that's, in my opinion, um, you take your own risk. You buy it. It's all at your own uh, personal view. I'm just sharing my opinion, but basically accumulating DCAing within this gap, within this price range of 85 to 100K. Ideally, 85 to 95K will be better because we want to see the zero point 0.5 retracement get broken. So the moment we do, it's accumulate, continue DCA, build up that position. So then when the price finally goes up much, much higher, you want to have that army of like exposure there to bring in as much profit, as we can get as the rest of the bull market continues, right? I'm expecting one more solid push higher into new all-time highs and make a significant high, like well above 120K, but I'm expecting prices to go much higher. And if we get this opportunity where price breaks below 100K and ideally breaks below 95K and we go down and we fill in this purple area, will be I'm just gonna accumulate swing positions there to hold onto, as the rest of the bull market progresses, because it's so good. It's so good to see an opportunity like that. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in the asset personally, so I'm just putting my money where my beliefs are. But short term, right? Short term, we came down a lot, and now we're seeing that bullish recovery. So the thing about this is, we got to give it a little bit more time, right? Because we have a resistance here, right? We have a resistance area to look at, pull down, bullish correction on an overall downtrend that we're still in. We're still in a downtrend. We made a lower high. We made a new lower low. We're still in it. I would like to see the price maybe consolidate or just even weaken to let the 120 moving average overlap with the retracement area. So we have a lot more pressure to let Bitcoin find resistance within this area to bring it down into our, or at least my deep value buying opportunities zone in purple. So even though I have a short position right now and we're seeing the price go up, again, I'm not worrying about it too much because it's quite simple. The moment we start breaking these resistances, it shows that there is bullish momentum building, and we can be looking at a potential potential low end. This wouldn't be a shallow low. This is actually quite deep. It's nice. But we're seeing the price break below this swing low. We're seeing a lot of supports being broken, and we're seeing negativity in the news media, and who knows how this can evolve. So as of right now, until we have bullish momentum proving itself, presenting itself to us, I'm going to continue to hold on to this short position and maybe even accumulate a little bit more if the US market opens tomorrow and the price is over here within this, still within this yellow area. It could be potentially forming a short-term resistance to let the price continue to sell off. I'm a believer in Bitcoin, so regardless, if you believe Bitcoin is going to be much higher, I'm just trying to, position myself to accumulate, to me, what seems like a super good deal. But if you believe in Bitcoin and you believe it's going to make a new all-time high later this year, just like I do, and go much, much higher, then why not accumulate and just DCA and let it go higher? But at the end of the day, regardless of what I'm doing, what I'm trying to express is that we have macroeconomic and we have just negativity in the news, and we have a bearish trend forming. So it makes sense to just, even though if you start buying now, and just keep in mind that we still have more downside potential. We do not have confirmation that the low is in just yet. We don't have a bullish momentum forming. We don't even have smaller picture retracements filled, and then a bigger picture retracement will look something like this. I'll change the color just to make it look a little different. But we just have a zone that we got to keep an eye on. It's as simple as that, right? Because if we're moving down and we understand that this new move down that broke the supports, This move down can come up, find resistance, and come down. We got to keep an eye on this. After that, even if we break over this, we can't get too ahead of ourselves. We cannot get overhyped or overly optimistic in the short term until we break over the bigger picture resistance, which is right here. This is the overall picture retracement. If we break over this and we go to 108K, then we'll be looking at potentially an actual uptrend forming, and we can potentially consider a low to be in. But until that happens, I'm looking at potential resistance here, at least in the short term. And overall, as of this moment, I am still looking at lower prices. I would not be surprised, regardless if Bitcoin goes up overnight, if it holds this area, if it holds bullish for a day or two, I do not care. Until we have bullish confirmation, I am expecting Bitcoin to break below 100K and trade within this purple area more aggressively. And I will be taking that as a strong opportunity for myself to accumulate. That's just my opinion. We'll see what happens. And yesterday's video, I explained why I personally believe that the bull market is not over. So we will see. Time will tell. We'll see how this evolves, and I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.